Hey there, I wanted to record a quick overview of Knowt, how we stack up against some of the most popular tools out there like Magic School, Quizlet, Quizziz, School AI, Brisk. This is the chart that I always like to start off with, just to show you all how uh, comprehensive Knowt is in one platform. As you can see from the chart, we actually offer all of the features of these platforms into one platform that we call Knowt. I will give a quick rundown of it, but just to highlight, we have all of the AI tools that you'd find on a Magic School, along with the flashcard creation that has made Quizlet so valuable in the classroom. Along with that, we also have mobile apps for all of our functionality. So a teacher can go in and create a class, a student can go in and start learning right on the platform. We even have the same sort of chat activity that you can create on a platform like School AI with plans for a live game mode like Quizziz or Quizlet Live coming very shortly. As you can see by the chart, Note covers a bunch of the features right in one platform, and we're actually about roughly 50 to 60% cheaper than each one of these platforms. So not only are you saving the cost of having to purchase all five of them because every teacher is different, you're actually saving more money than if you just bought one of them individually. So that's a great place to sort of start, and I'll show you how the platform looks right now. So I'll go to my home screen. On my home screen, I have access to some of the most popular AI tools. And if I wanted to see all of the AI tools, I can just click View All, or I could go to the tab right here. These are all of the different AI tools that we currently offer. This is more of a Magic School style page setup. So you can go into any of the tools such as lesson plan, very similar ask where you could start by putting in your grade level. So let's say we did for 10th grade. Let's say I wanted to do one on the Industrial Revolution. I can just type that in. If I click this button, it's actually going to improve that prompt for me. And then I could even attach a file if I wanted. And I could adjust the class duration based on my lesson plan. So I'll leave it at 20 and I'll press generate. One of the greatest things about Knowt is that we actually create everything inside of the platform. So every lesson plan, notes that you create or distribute to your students can all be done inside the platform. You don't have to take this note out to Google Docs or Microsoft Word. Everything is created in here and editable right inside the platform. You have an AI assistant right here that you could use, but I'll go ahead and press create. So now we'll save this outside of our class, but you could see this is a fully editable note that a student, or a teacher can go through and edit at any time that they want. This is the same link that would go out to your students. So it's a poor example because it's a lesson plan, but you could create a study guide for your students on the Industrial Revolution, and then they could go in and take a practice test instantly. So we'll show you just how the practice test looks like for this lesson plan. But you can go in and then you can actually go through the test as a student, and then whenever you're done, you press submit. It'll grade the test right there. So it's not like moving it into like a Google Forms. It's a test that's takeable right here. You can even click this as a student to explain or get an explanation for why you got something wrong. Very, very useful, very handy. So that is our AI tools. I'm showing you how classes work inside Knowt. This is one of our best features. You can go in and press create class. I actually already have a class set up, so I can jump into it. American history. In the class, you have sort of your invite code for your students. Underneath that is your upcoming week, and again, you have access to your popular AI tools. If we go over to this tab right here, it's class material, and then you have people and settings. Class material is where you can get started and create a bunch of different things for your class to do. So we have a bunch of different AI tools on top of the traditional ones like Magic School. We have some of the cooler PDF summarizers. So I could actually click this and I can just upload a PDF that I have in my documents. So I have this one on photosynthesis, and I can actually create notes or flashcards from any PDF, video, PowerPoint that I have. So I'll go ahead and create flashcards this time to show you how flashcards look. Um, Now, this is a great way. You can even record your lecture live to bring in. One of the coolest ways ever for a teacher to go ahead and create on the platform. We are really, really excited for everybody to get their hands on this. So right now it's going ahead and creating about 15 flashcards. You can see the flashcards I created on the left side right here. And then I have an AI assistant on the right that I could utilize to have it create anything else. But once I'm done, I'm going to press save. And I can actually save this in my American history class. I can share it with whichever sections I want. So I'll do that. And now I've created my whole flashcard set. You can see it was so simple. I just put in a regular PDF file and I already have material for my students to go through. So students can go through learn mode, practice test, spaced repetition, match. So similar to how they would on a platform like Quizlet, they go in and start answering questions. You can even get explanations for why you get things wrong as you go through it. One of the greatest ways that a student could have to learn. You can see gamification is built in throughout the site, so kids are earning coins, they're leveling up, and then every time you want to see stats, you can just click here, and now you'll be able to see how many students have started, or not started, are in progress, almost done, or mastered. You could even see a breakdown different based on the different learning modes. So if you went to learn mode or practice test, matching, spaced repetition, you could even see how much a student is struggling on a particular flashcard. So you can click into the flashcard right here, and you can see a list of students if there were any, and then same as like the flashcard term definition right here. So that's a couple of different things that you can create. Now, one of the other things that is really, really beneficial on Knowt is a chat activity. So instead of giving your students a boring sort of flashcard set on the Apollo 11 mission, you can actually set up a chat with Neil Armstrong on the Apollo 11 mission. So this is something that you'd see on something like a school AI. So I'll just press that and I will do 10th grade and I'll press create. Now it's going to set up a full chat for me. My students can go through and everything is completely tracked. So this is the chat right here, instructions for how the chat works, instructions for the students. You can use this as an assessment by turning off instant feedback, or you could use it as an activity where you leave instant feedback on. You can adjust language, you can adjust grading because the chat's graded fully automatically. So a very great way for you to create, and you can preview the chat right here. So I'll go ahead and press launch. Once the assignment is actually launched, you can see all of the progress tracking right here. That's a little bit of a brief overview with Knowt. There's many different features alongside it. We have a full library of AP content as well, with full practice tests for each and every AP exam. One of the greatest things that you could have for any AP class that you're teaching. That's a little bit of an overview. Hope you guys enjoy.